right, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the housing market stats for June 2024 of the Washington, D.C. metro market. If you're looking specifically for Northern Virginia and the outer suburbs, I also did a video on that, which I will link in the description below. So let's get right into it. What part of DC metro market is Bright MLS, which is the MLS that we use that provides this data? What do they consider the DC market? Would they consider it to be Arlington, Alexandria, Fairfax, Falls Church, Frederick County, Maryland, Loudoun County, Montgomery County, PG County, and Washington, D.C., of course. So let's go over the report here. I want to show you guys exactly what I'm looking at. And as a full-time agent, I can also kind of tell you what I am also seeing on the ground here. So just talking about that region as a whole, closed sales are actually down 12%. Doesn't really surprise me. A lot of buyers on the sideline, and then of course a lot less people are selling due to this historically still high interest rates of around 7%. They do actually go on to say in this report that they do feel like the rates will eventually drop to the end of the year to about 6.5%, but I don't see them getting any lower than that maybe the next year or so, unless the Fed starts to do something drastic. So medium sold price for our region is actually up 6.7% to $640,000. Does that surprise you guys? Medium days on market is still the same. It's 7 days. Pending sales are up 3%. New listings are down 4%. So when I went out to some of the Northern Virginia further out suburbs, I actually didn't see that. I saw some of the new listings were increasing. Active listing though are up 21%. So let's kind of figure out why is that? Why is there more active listings? Month supply though is 1.81, up a little bit. Keep in mind, I've said this before in my video, once you get to about 4 to 6 months of supply, that means you have shifted into a buyer's market. So we are still in a seller's market. Showings are down 14%, meaning 14% less people are looking at houses for sale. Doesn't really surprise me either. You know, again, a lot of people have been priced out of this market. Unfortunately, they actually go on to say sales lower, but prices continue to rise in Washington, D.C. for June of 2024. Now, this is Bright MLS. This is where all the realtors, everybody uses, and so they have plenty of data to go by. I think they're like the second biggest MLS next to Houston or Los Angeles or something like that. So they say June sales were down 12%. But they go on to say the medium sold price, like I mentioned, is up in June, and it went over 6.7% over the year. They specifically talk about how DC and Arlington are currently the hottest market. So it seems like a lot more people are actually moving into like DC and the Arlington area. And then region, this is one thing that really surprises me. Region-wide inventory is less than 60% of what it was before the pandemic in DC and Arlington. So DC and Arlington are still way below a normal market. So we were in a normal market before the pandemic hit. So 2019, you know, it's still like way low as far as inventory, which really shocks me. And then they go on to say record home prices and mortgage rates stuck at 7% have kept a lot of buyers out of this market through the first half of 2024. Expect rates to fall in the coming months to around the mid sixes, which I just said already. And you guys know I am a real estate genius. You know, I'm only kidding, right? So you can see where the rates have been so far from this last year to this year. It's actually kind of been the same. One point, yeah, they did get up to 8%. So let's look at closed sales. Like we said, down 12%. Medium sold price up to 6.7%, 7 days on market. So they kind of go through what I just went over with you. But one thing I want to go through, you guys, let's go through each little city here, and we can kind of talk, or town, county, good Lord, I can't talk. We can go through, and I'll actually put some chapters in. So if you want me to skip through or you want to see that. So Washington, D.C. metro, again, we already went through that, 640,000. Alexandria closed sales are down 25%. Medium sales price is up to 750,000, up 7%. So Alexandria, a really hot market. They specifically talk about Arlington. Look at this, medium sale price up 23% year over year. That is completely insane, to $807,000. Closed sales are down 24%. Arlington's still a very hot market. Fairfax City is up 12%, 750,000 medium sales price. Closed sales are down 13%. Fairfax County up only 8% to $780,000 medium sales price, down 9% on closed sales. Falls Church, look at this, down, well, there was only 11 sales, down 35%, but medium sold price, $1.1 million, up 13%. I mean, think about it. Average days on market, almost 5 days. I mean, that's insane. 5 days and 1.1 million. Frederick County, Maryland, down 7% closed sales, but 479 medium sold price up 6%. So if you're in Frederick County, Maryland, we have plenty of team members on my team that handle Maryland. Loudoun County up 9.6% to $755,000. That's crazy how much more expensive Loudoun is to Maryland. Montgomery County, 957 sales, down 8%, $650,000, up 3.2%. Prince George's County down 10%, but medium sold price $450,000, up 6%. Then the big one, Washington, D.C., up 17% to a medium sold price $710,000. 17 days on market average, which is going to be a lot more than the average of the area. Doesn't surprise me. A lot of condos, a lot of co-ops, a lot of houses for sale in Washington, D.C. Sales are down 24%, but again, that's pushing prices up. A lot less people selling. Let's go into pending sales. All right, so one thing that I really want to look at is going to be pending sales and new listings. So this is how we're going to be able to tell which way a current market is going. So if you're kind of like a numbers nut or you really like this stuff, you're definitely going to want to watch this. So Alexandria, right? Pending sales are down 8%, but then active listings are down 9%. So that means they're going to be about the same, right? But then you get over to Arlington, new pending sales are up 1%, but new listings are down 14%. So less homes are coming on the market, but about 1% more homes are going under contract. So that means Arlington, the sales price is probably going to continue to go up, and that's going to continually be a hot market. Fairfax City down 37% on pendings. New listings are down 17%. Fairfax County, the big one, up 12% on new pendings, but then new listings are down 7%. So even though there's less houses coming on the market, there's still a lot of houses going under contract. So Fairfax continues to be a strong market. Let's go into Frederick County, Maryland. So new pendings are down 5%, and then new listings are down 10%. Loudoun County, again, this is going to be a strong market. Pending sales up 10%, but new listings are down 3.3%. Montgomery County, Maryland, new pendings are up 5%. New listings up 2%. So that market could be leveling out a little bit. PG County up 4%, and then new listings up 2.2%. And then Washington, D.C., new pending sales are down 11%, but 6% less houses are coming on the market. So that means that will continually be a pretty hot market inside the city of Washington, D.C. By the way, if you are thinking about buying or selling a home, text me at the number below or shoot me an email, info@colganteam.com, info@colganteam.com. My team and I would love to help you. We handle everywhere in the DMV region. You can tell we are real estate agent experts. I mean, look at how knowledgeable I am. Of course, I'm just reading this stuff here, but you get the point. So we would love to help you. Most of my buyers and sellers come off of our Instagram at Chris Colgan Team, which is up to 60-some thousand followers at this point, and then also this YouTube channel. So we would love to work with you. One other thing we'll look at really quick is months supply. So let's see if any of these markets are starting to turn more into a buyer's market from a seller's market. So Alexandria 1.18 months, Arlington 1.6, Fairfax 1.1. It's only like 4 or 5 weeks. Fairfax City 1.2, Falls Church City only 3 weeks really. Frederick County, Maryland 1.5, which would be about 6 weeks. Loudoun County 1.37. Montgomery County 1.35, PG County 1.68, but this is surprising. Washington, D.C. 4.4% or 4.4 months. So meaning Washington, D.C. could be actually turning into a buyer's market here shortly. So maybe the prices will start to come down in D.C. Who knows, but we're seeing less houses are coming on the market. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick overview of the Washington, D.C. metro market here. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to know your thoughts as well on what you think about this current state of the real estate market. And if you think things will slow down due to the election, as always, I'll see you guys at the top or from the top. Definitely hit that subscribe button.